He will assume his post and shepherd the people by the Lord's strength, by the sovereign authority of the Lord his God. They will live securely, for at that time he will be honoured, even in the distant regions of the earth. The prophet Micah, chapter 5, verse 4. Christ's reign in his church is that of a shepherd king. He has supremacy, but it is the superiority of a wise and tender shepherd over his needy and loving flock. He commands and receives obedience, but it is the willing obedience of the well-cared-for sheep, rendered joyfully to their beloved shepherd, whose voice they know and trust so well. He rules by the force of love and the energy of his goodness. His reign is practical in its character. It is said, "He shall stand and feed." The great head of the church is actively engaged in providing for his people. He does not sit down upon the throne in empty state, or hold a sceptre without wielding it in government. No, he stands and feeds. The expression feed in the original is like an analogous one in the Greek, which means to shepherdize, do everything expected of a shepherd, to guide, to watch, to preserve, to restore, to tend, as well as to feed. His reign is continual in its duration. It is said, "He shall stand and feed," not "He shall feed now and then and leave his position," not "He shall one day grant a revival and the next to leave his church to barrenness." His eyes never slumber, his hands never rest, his heart never ceases to beat with love, his shoulders are never weary of carrying his people's burdens. His reign is effectually powerful in its action. He shall feed in the strength of Jehovah. Wherever Christ is, God is. Whatever Christ does is the act of the Most High. It is such a joyful truth to consider that he who stands today represents the interests of his people, is very God of very God, to whom every knee shall bow. Happy are we, brothers and sisters, to belong to such a shepherd, whose humanity communes with us and whose divinity protects us. Let us worship and bow down before him as the people of his pasture. Amen.